What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're fantastic. Miz Monday, episode 10 here. Tigers are 32 and 33 through 65 games. 3 and 3 in their last six. We played Texas and Milwaukee. Took 2 out of 3 in Texas, and then we came back home and lost 2 out of 3 to Milwaukee. Unfortunately, had a chance to win Saturday's game. We just couldn't do it. Javier Baez still has a roster spot somehow. I'll start with that. If you're serious about winning, I think you have to get rid of this guy. The reason I say that is he's a hole in the lineup. Now, there's going to be an argument made that half this lineup is a hole. There's a hole in this line in half this lineup. Now, you're not wrong. You're not wrong essentially, but I just think Baez is one of those guys where, unfortunately, you know what? It's not unfortunate. He's not playing good. You got to get rid of him. He is, he's bringing this team down. And even some of the routine plays recently, he's made some bad throws and stuff. Like, really, his defense is just, as much as I don't like McKinstry can do the same thing pretty much, except for a couple of those dazzling plays that Baez can make at shortstop that he can. Personally, I don't love McKinstry, but, let's be honest. McKinstry's bat's probably better than Baez is right now. So, that's not saying a whole lot, but it's just saying that Baez is bringing this team kind of down here. Obviously, there's other guys that could step up as well. I understand that. Colt Keith being more consistent, he's kind of been in a rut. Green being more consistent. Consistency for these guys. Green had a hell of a game on Sunday. Diving catch, 2 RBIs, just spraying the ball all over the place. Matt Verling's been really good. There's some guys that can be consistently better for sure, but if you're talking about one guy that's bringing this team down, I think you got to consider releasing Baez. You can't trade him. You're not going to get anything for him. So what you do is you release him and say, hey, man, enjoy your money, but we're not going to have you run out here and play shortstop every day anymore. You're not helping us win. We're 2.5 games out of a wildcard spot. We're taking the season for real. I don't think they have a choice. I think they have to. And before the All-Star break, I think he will be gone. Unless by some miracle he just tears it up from tomorrow till the All-Star break with 7 homers plus and 20 RBIs driven in. And I'm telling you right now, that's not going to fucking happen. No shot. But regardless, like I said, we're 32 and 33. We get to 500, we lose 2. We win 1. We get back to 500. It's just been a roller coaster. We're at 500, then we go down, then we go up, then we go down, we go up. It's just been a roller coaster type of season so far. If you have a good 2-week stretch, that'll put you 5 or 6 games over 500. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what's going to separate you in the standings. Can you do it? You got the Nationals for 3, and then you go to Houston for 3. The next 6 games, starting tomorrow night at 6:40 Eastern America. We'll see what happens. We got Maeda. We have Maeda, Olsen, I believe, and Mize starting, and then you got Flattery and Skubal starting the series in Houston. So, if you could somehow win with Maeda on the mound tomorrow, you're looking real good the next 4 days with Olsen, Mize, Flattery, and Skubal. Every time Skubal pitches, the guy's electric. He's a Cy Young candidate front runner right now for sure, and he's in the MVP conversation. He's got a 1.92 ERA. He had 10 strikeouts yesterday. He had 102 miles per hour on the radar gun. The guy's just an absolute must-watch right now. And if he pitches during the week at Comerica Park and tickets are $6, you bet your ass I'm going. But I'd go regardless, whoever the fuck's pitching, because I'm just crazy like that. But Comerica Park's great. But like I said, guys, we are 32 and 33 through 65. So you have 97 games left. That's a lot of baseball still. You know what they say, you win 60, you lose 60. It's what you do with those 42 that separates the good, bad, and ugly. So, you have 42. You really have, if you look at the season as a whole, yes, 162 is a lot, but if you win 60 and you lose 60, then you really only have 42 games that are really crucial. Obviously, all these games matter. Like that. My point is, you still have time to get go on a really good stretch here and really put your foot down and say, okay, we want to make the playoffs this year. Because let's be honest, folks, it's been 10 years. We haven't made the playoffs since 2014. That's the last time. Longest drought, us and the Angels. That's it. We haven't made the playoffs since 2014. It is time. I don't want to hear developmental year. You're going to have to make some decisions 7 weeks out from the deadline. Like, where are you standing at the deadline? Do you trade Skubal? That's got to be a consideration because if you don't trade him, you got to sign him. But if you don't want to sign him, then you're going to have to trade him. Like, that's a Scott Harris. He has to figure that out. And if you're going to trade him, I'd consider doing it now because he's not going to get any better than he's been now, and you want a massive haul for him. So some really tough decisions to make here, but you're 2.5 games out of a wildcard spot. I want to see us make the playoffs, obviously. I would assume, if not all, 90% of the fan base wants to see us make the playoffs because really it's been 10 years. Like, we're overdue. But regardless of the fact, you guys have a great week. Appreciate you tuning in to Miz Monday, episode 10 here. We got the Nationals for 6 games before I talk to you guys next week on the 17th of June. You guys have a great week. Enjoy your night. Peace.